Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well this piece here is actually, it's just my hand, but I'll do anything to get a few more views, you know. So what I really need is for it to be the middle piece, don't I? I'll sort of focus it up onto some fleshly part of the anatomy that looks as though it could be something else, and I can be like Randy Lawford if I do that. He managed to put one video up which I think had his own armpit or something like that in it coming out of the shower, and claimed that it was some, you know, Britney Spears' tit or something like that, and managed to gain and of course provoke. I mean, you don't get very high scores if you do that sort of thing, but it doesn't really matter because scores are not as big as not as big a thingamy as views are. You know, if you get views, then that's a big thing. Even if you get a really low mark, you know, even if people are only giving you 1 star. Oh, that's nice. You get the old rock face there. Even if people only give you 1 star, it's got nets on it to protect the train, I think. At least, you know, people will still open it to see why it's so lousy. That's the funny thing. That's the old Reginald Perrin's grot idea. People are actually attracted to things which are useless. So even if people give you, and people can see that this video is average 1 star, then lots of people will open it just to see why it received 1 star. So the fact that some people do silly tricks to make people open their films, and then afterwards they, having annoyed them, receive a low number of stars, it doesn't necessarily punish them in any way. This is Ustine ad Labem still, and let's also fill out that window, but I think I've seen that before, as I haven't seen this one yet. So maybe to the line of gruesome communist flats over there with the beautiful hill at the background is really the epitome of the contrast, and then that awful building at the front there with the windows knocked out of it, with this beautiful skyline behind. It's the epitome of the contrast that you see in the Czech Republic. There's a cement mixing factory. Seen quite a few of those places. It's close up. It's very simple technology, but it's all in the recipe. That's where the know-how is in. Ceramics and cements and things like that, all in the recipe. When you know the recipe, the actual techniques for mixing it together are banal. If anybody tries to sell you a cement factory, you don't need to buy the cement factory. You can build yourself one easily. What you need to get hold of is the person's guy with the know-how, who knows how to make the different mixes of cement that you need for all different jobs. If you can get that guy, which you normally can by offering him more money, then why ever buy a cement factory? And the worst thing you can do is buy a cement factory's assets but not get the key people that have the closely guarded secret of the cement recipe. If you do that, you've thrown your money away. A little bit of advice that could save somebody a couple of £1 million. Well, already has actually. But I can't go into more details than that. Right, I think I'm going to get myself all packed up because it's only in the station where I need to be for 2 minutes, so I think I better pack myself up ahead of time or I'll be in a blind panic when the thing pulls in. So see you later. So here we are in Decin, in front of the main railway station. There's a lovely square with a fountain that doesn't work yet. Looks like the world that's been split in the middle. It's a nice bright day, lovely scenery as a backdrop to this city. Spring is definitely in the air at long last after a very long and tiresome winter this year. I feel definitely too hot in my jacket here. So it's the northern part. It's very, very close to the German border. You've got Germany almost 2/3 of the way around here if you were to look around it. I'm going to get in a taxi and go to where I need to go.
A bez šatu si nejkrásnější. Já musím jít, však přísahám, že zůstáváš mou nejmilejší. Hlas války vítr přináší a blíž je řinkot zbraní. Já nemám strach, když odcházím, to láska tvá mě stále chrání. Ryk píšťal dut a bubnů zní a těžká jízda všik se řadí. Když na steči jdem, já nejsem sám, tvá něžná dlaň mě stále hladí. Hlas války vítr přináší a blíž je řinkot zbraní. Já nemám strach, když odcházím, to láska tvá mě stále chrání. Má vlastní krev teď skrápí zem, tak málo náhle zbývá času. Jak ve snách cítím úni tvou, co dýchával jsem ze tvých vlasů. Hlas války vítr přináší a blíž je řinkot zbraní. Já nemám strach, když odcházím, to láska tvá mě stále chrání. To láska tvá mě stále chrání.